Agenda for today, item 2.1, supply and delivery of 10 watts VHF AM radio transceivers for various airport with bid number 254407. Bravo. Mr. Chair, this is to confirm that we have the BAC Secretariat received two prospective bidders, two proposals for this project, Mr. Chair. At this juncture, may I respectfully request each prospective bidder to be admitted in the meeting area and to be admitted in the Google link. Thank you. For records and transparency purposes, for all bidders who are admitted in the meeting room, sir, ma'am, please be informed that this meeting is recorded for transparency and documentation purposes. In the spirit of transparency and transparency po, may I respectfully request each prospective bidder po to approach a mic and please state your name and the company you represent.
Good morning, Kyle Ong from Evercon Builders.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Shirley Lagura from Evercon Builders.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning po, Jenny Rosario from One Commerce po.
Good morning, ma'am. Mr. Chair, proceeding to the opening of the bids.
Good morning, everyone. John
Ay,
Philip
sorry.
Ordiliano from One Commerce.
Hello, sir. Good morning po. Mr. Chair, proceeding to the opening of the bids, we received two sealed envelopes from different suppliers po. The first one is a yellow sealed envelope received August 6, 2025 from Evercon Builders and Equipment Corporation. Sir, ma'am, can you confirm is this your submitted bid po? With the confirmation, Mr. Chair, proceeding to the opening of the bid po. Inside the sealed yellow envelope are two brown envelopes labeled original technical component and original financial component. Mr. Chair, proceeding to the opening of the original technical component of the first bidder. Inside the sealed brown envelope are documents with tabbings, paginations, and initials on each and every page. Checklist, please.
Checklist. Valid PhilJEP's registration certificate.
Issue 2 as presented on until November 18, 2025 with 3 pages. Page 1, page 2, and page 3. The following are the expiration dates for the following documents: Major's Permit, Tax Clearance, AFS, Pickup License. PhilJEP submitted.
Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts.
Statements of all ongoing contracts. Signed, dated, submitted.
Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract.
SLCC. Signed, dated, submitted.
Original copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond. Submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration.
Bid security in the form of bid securing declaration. Signed, notarized, submitted.
Conformity with the technical specifications.
Conformity with the technical specifications. Signed, submitted.
Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate, or original special power of attorney.
Omnibus sworn statement. Signed, notarized, submitted, together with the secretary certificate.
If the prospective bidders computation of net financial contracting capacity.
NFCC 501,253 pesos and 322 pesos. Again, the NFCC is 6,140,089 pesos, 679 pesos and 91 centavos. Signed, dated, submitted.
If applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement.
Not applicable.
That's all for the technical component, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, the technical envelope of the Evercon is initially rated as pass. Mr. Chair, proceeding to the second submitted bid. This is from One Commerce International Corporation, ma'am. Can you confirm is this your submitted bid, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Chair, proceeding to the opening of the sealed yellow envelope. Inside the sealed yellow envelope are two brown envelopes labeled original financial component and original technical component. Mr. Chair, proceeding to the opening of the original technical component. Inside the sealed brown envelope are documents with tabbings, pagination, and initials on each and every page. Checklist, please.
Checklist. Valid PhilJEPS registration certificate.
Issued to on until May 2, 2026 with 3 pages. Page 1, page 2, and page 3. The following are the expiration date for the following documents. Mayor's Permit, December 31, 2025. Tax Clearance, January 28, 2026. AFS, date of filing, April 22, 2025. PCAB, expiration, September 26, 2025. PhilJEPS certificate submitted.
Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts.
Statement of all ongoing contracts. Signed, dated, submitted.
Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract.
SLCC. Signed, dated, submitted.
Original copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond. Submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission, or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration.
Bid security in the form of bid security declaration. Signed, notarized, submitted.
Conformity with the technical specifications.
Conformity with the technical specifications. Technical specifications submitted.
Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate, or original special power of attorney.
Omnibus sworn statement. Signed, notarized, submitted together with the secretary certificate.
prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity.
NFCC, the amount of 7,301,970,512 pesos and 68 centavos. Signed, dated, submitted.
If applicable, a dual-assigned joint venture agreement.
Not applicable.
That's all for the technical component, Mr. Chair.
With this, the technical components of One Commerce International Corporation is initially rated as passed.
All right, there's a clarification from Evercon. If the, what's the name of that?
Bid.
One
One
Commerce bid is able to comply with that requirement, the bid bulletin. Can you verify?
The submitted documents of One Commerce International Corporation for bid bulletin, bid bulletin number 1, submitted, dated July 24, 2025. Bid bulletin number 2, dated July 28, 2025. Submitted.
Certificate of authorized distributorship.
Certificate of authorized distributorship of One Commerce International Corporation issued by Roden Swartz. Issued to One Commerce International Corporation, signed by, as presented, submitted. Mr. Chair, permission to proceed to the opening of the financial envelope, Mr. Chair.
All right.
The first financial envelope, brown envelope, is from Evercon Builders and Equipment. Proceeding to the opening, Mr. Chair. Inside the sealed brown envelope are documents with tabbings, pagination, and initials on each and every page. Checklist, please. Inside the brown envelope are documents with tabbings, pagination, and initials on each and every page. Checklist, please.
Checklist. Original of duly signed and accomplished price schedules.
Price schedules. Signed, submitted.
Original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form.
Financial bid form. Signed, dated, submitted in the amount of 9,888,000 with no discount and below the ABC. Again, the submitted bid of Evercon is in the amount of 9,888,000 with no discount and below the ABC. Mr. Chair, proceeding to the opening of the envelope from One Commerce International Corporation. Inside the sealed brown envelope are documents with tabbings, pagination, and initials on each and every page. Checklist, please.
Checklist. Original of duly signed and accomplished price schedules.
Price schedules. Signed. Submitted.
Original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form.
Financial bid form. Signed. Dated. Submitted in the amount of 8,624,251 pesos. With no discount and below the ABC. Again, the submitted bid of One Commerce International Corporation is in the amount of 8,624,251 pesos with no discount and below the ABC.
Right. Abstract.
With this, Mr. Chair, presenting the tabulation of bid. With first, the lowest calculated bid during the opening is One Commerce with a bid of 8,624,251 pesos. With this, Mr. Chair, the Secretariat would like to recommend to forward the documents to DWG for bid evaluation.
Motion from the other members.
Motion, Mr. Chair.
Go ahead.
Motion to adopt the recommendation of the Secretariat to forward the bid documents to TWG for assessments.
Second the motion, Mr. Chair.
Moving duly seconded, the motion is carried. We are adopting the recommendation of the TWG Secretariat to refer this matter to the TWG for bid evaluation. Motion is carried. Thanks, everyone. Thank you for those who joined.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Thank you.
With this,
Let's
all
proceed.
prospective bidder for that project is now excused po. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. With this, Mr. Chair, we may now proceed to item 2.2, purchase installation of meteorological instruments
yan.
for Bukidnon Airport with bid number 254907 Bravo.
Tama yan, para na
With this, all prospective
Lahat naman
bidders may
kinukuha.
now be admitted in the meeting
Sir
area.
Nori, lahat naman ko-question na yun, tignan nyo na lang. Siyempre, mawawala yung ano nila.
Mr. Chair, we would like to confirm that the Secretariat received one bidder for this project. Item 2.2, purchase installation of MET instruments for Bukidnon Airport with bid number 254907. If there are any interested bidders, kindly in the chat box, kindly type in your name.
Just one bidder,
Yes, Mr. Chair.
and the bidder will be, what's the name?
The bidder for this project is Domestic Trading Corporation.
The same supplier who won before, right? No other bidders who submitted.
No other bidders submitted for this project, Mr. Chair.
All right.
Okay. At this juncture, may I respectfully request the prospective bidder to approach the mic po. And please, for records purposes, kindly state your name and the company you represent po. Thank you.
I'm Ceres Tamayo from Domestic Trading Corporation. This my companion, Lenny Iniranda.
Thank you, ma'am, and welcome to BAC Bravo. Okay, again, we have received one sealed envelope for this project. Ma'am, can you confirm is this your submitted bid po? Thank you po. With that, Mr. Chair, we may now proceed to the opening of the bid, Mr. Chair. The submitted bid is in a sealed red envelope. Inside the sealed brown envelope are two distinct envelopes labeled technical component and financial component. Mr. Chair, proceeding to the opening of technical component envelope in a sealed red envelope. Inside the sealed red envelope are documents with tabbings, pagination, and initials on each and every page. Checklist, please.
Checklist. Valid PhilJET registration certificate.
Field job certificate issued to on until August 8, 2025 with 3 pages. Page 1, page 2, and page 3. The following are the expiration date for the following documents. Mayor's Permit, expiration date January 17, 2026. Tax clearance January 15, 2026. AFS, date of filing April 29, 2025. Field job certificate submitted.
Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts.
Statements of all ongoing contracts. Signed, dated, submitted.
Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract.
Statement of the bidder's single largest contract. Signed, dated, submitted.
I show first. SLCC. Is it CAAP?
Yes, Mr. Chair, it is CAAP.
Completed? When?
Date of completion, November 25, 2022.
Amount? Okay, sige. Never mind. Okay, thank you. Just wanted to see that.
SLCC. Thank you, Mr. Chair. SLCC submitted.
Original copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission, or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration.
Bid security in the form of bid securing declaration. Signed, notarized, submitted.
Conformity with the technical specifications.
Conformity with the technical specifications. Submitted.
Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate, or original special power of attorney.
Omnibus sworn statement. Signed, notarized, submitted, together with the notarized secretary certificate.
The prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity.
Page 20. Okay. Page 20. Net financial contracting capacity in the amount of 961,927,747 pesos and 40 centavos. Signed, dated, submitted.
If applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement.
Not applicable.
That's all for the technical component, Mr. Chair.
With this, the technical components for this bidder is initially rated as passed. Mr. Chair, proceeding to the opening of the financial component. Inside the brown folder are documents with tabbings, pagination, and initials on each and every page. Checklist, please.
Checklist. Original of duly signed and accomplished price schedules.
Price schedules. Signed, submitted.
Original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form.
Financial bid form. Signed, dated, submitted, in the amount of 22,525,500 pesos. With no discount and below the APC. Again, the submitted bid is the amount of 22,525,500 pesos with no discount and below the APC.
Grabe, sagad na naman.
With this, Mr. Chair, since we have single submitted bid for this project, the Secretariat would like to recommend to forward the documents to the DWG for bid evaluation, Mr. Chair.
Mukhang bibigay daw ng discount si ma'am eh. Nasisi pa tayo. No, it's okay ma'am, we understand. Okay.
Motion, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Motion to adopt the recommendation of the Secretariat to forward the documents to TWJ for bid evaluation.
Any second?
Second.
Move and duly seconded. Motion is carried. So this will be submitted for bid evaluation by the TWG. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Ma'am, you are now excused po to the meeting.
Thank you po.
Mr. Chair, proceeding to the agenda number 3 for today, the pre-bid conference, item 3.1.
Mabigat po.
Purchase installation of ILS for Iloilo International Airport with bid number 255407. Today in your... Yes, Mr. Chair, this is pre-bid conference po. End user is ANS. We may now request...
ANS?
Yes, Mr. Chair. ANS
Okay.
po. We may now request all prospective interested bidders for this project to be admitted in the meeting area or in the Google link po. To the interested bidder of the purchase installation of ILS for Iloilo International Airport with bid number 255407, Bravo. Okay. Welcome po. Welcome to today's pre-bid conference for this project as presented po. It is kindly manifested and requested for all interested bidders. Please, for transparency purposes, sir, ma'am, can you please type in your name in the chat box and the company you represent po? While the presentation is ongoing, please be informed that all questions or clarifications shall be entertained after the presentation of the end user, which is ANS po. Again, for the interested bidder who just entered the room, the meeting area, kindly type in your name and the company you represent to the chat box po for records purposes. Again, all questions nor clarifications shall be entertained after the presentation of the end user for the shown project. Thank you.
So who are present? Can we just do a rundown?
We have Mr. Chair Ian Esteliore from Unimasters Conglomeration Incorporated, Ms. Hazel Yap from Indra,
That's it? Just two?
Janet Elias Casas from Certeza Infosys Corporation, okay. A gentle reminder for all, this is At this juncture, this is the pre-bid conference for the purchase installation of ILS for Iloilo International Airport.
Right, to those who joined, we are confirming that this is for the purchase and installation of ILS for Iloilo. So, Unimasters, Indra, and Certeza Infosys, please be advised that this is for the purchase and installation of ILS for Iloilo International Airport. No other prospective bidders in... we have Evercon, Philcox. That's it. So yeah, that's the second item for the pre-bid conference, Miss Ilescas. All right. Okay. Anyway, let's start. Let's proceed. So, can she stay? I mean, this is public anyway. So, just reminding everyone that this is pre-bid conference. For those who are not interested yet, for the Iloilo ILS, you may opt to step out of the room, but you can also join just to listen. Okay? Thank you. Let's proceed.
Mr. Chair, everyone, good morning. Welcome to pre-bid conference for the project purchase installation of ILS for Iloilo International Airport with bid number 25-54-07 Bravo. The outline as follows: project background and duration, invitation to bid, instruction to bidders with corresponding bidders, general conditions of the contract with corresponding SEC, schedule of requirements, checklist, and discussion or clarification. For the project background duration, this project shall replace the old Runway 20 Instrument Landing System, ILS, of Iloilo International Airport. The scope of the project includes installation of a new ILS system composed of a dual-frequency dual system localizer and glide path for Runway 20, including an IDME system monitoring and control equipment, new shelter systems, spare parts, test equipment and tools, site works, training and testing. For project duration, 365 calendar days. For invitation to bid, the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, CAAP, through the Capital Outlay for FY 2025 Corporate Operating Budget, intends to apply the sum of 62,951,797 pesos and 40 centavos, being the ABC to payments under the contract for purchase installation of ILS for Iloilo International Airport. Bids received in excess of the ABC shall be automatically rejected at bid opening. The CAAP now invites bids for the supply, delivery, installation, training, and commissioning flight check of ILS and its ancillaries. Refer to Section 6, Schedule of Requirements, Section 7, Technical Specifications for the above procurement project. Delivery of the goods is required within the contract duration of 365 calendar days. Bidders shall provide proof, example certification issued by Airport Authority that the offered equipment has been installed in international airports from 3 different countries other than the country of origin where the offered equipment is manufactured, and the original equipment manufacturer of the offered instrument landing system equipment shall have been in the manufacturing business of instrument landing system equipment for at least the last 10 years. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Section 2, Instruction to Bidders. Bidding will be conducted through an open competitive bidding procedure using a non-discretionary pass-fail or pass-or-fail criterion as specified in 2016 revised implementing rules and regulations of RA 9184. Prospective bidders may obtain further information from CAAP and inspect the bidding documents and address to be given the next slide during 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the BAC office, CAAP. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on July 29 from the given address and website, and upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the GPPB in the amount of 50,000, exclusive of any and all taxes imposed by relevant government agencies. The procuring entity shall allow the bidder to present its proof of payment for the fees presenting the official receipt. Bids must be duly received by the BAC Secretariat through manual submission at Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines on or before August 20, 2025 at 9:30 a.m. Late bids shall not be accepted. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms in the amount stated in ITB Clause 14. Bid opening shall be on August 20, 2025, 9:30 a.m. at CAAP. The Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with sections 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 revised IRR 91, RA 9184, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. Upon payment of the bid documents, bidders must provide their respective email addresses to the BAC Secretariat. All communications, including but not limited to notices, resolutions, and replies, among others, will be sent to the email address provided by the bidders. The date when such email was sent shall be considered the date of receipt of the bidders for purposes of complying with the requirements under RA 9184. Bidders must also check the PhilJEP's website, CAAP website, and BAC Secretariat for any bid bulletins and announcements related to the bidding. For further information, please refer to Engineer Leandro Verquez with his contact as shown. For instruction to bidders with corresponding BDS, scope of bid, the procuring entity, Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, wishes to receive bids for the purchase installation of ILS for Iloilo International Airport with identification number, bid number 25-54-07 Bravo. For funding information, the GOP through the source of funding is indicated below. For CAAP COB FY 2025, source of funding is to FY 2025 COB per CBA number 25-06-864 dated June 19, 2025. No further instructions for item 3, 4, and 5.3 for this purpose. Contract similar to the project shall be supply, delivery, installation, testing, commissioning of ILS and or DVOR completed in the last 10 years prior to the deadline for the submission receipt of bids. For subcontract 7.1, subcontracting of site preparation and incidental electrical works alone is allowed. The main contractor or subcontractor of the project shall have a valid pickup medium A size range B license category in general engineering or general building with electrical and navigational aids works specialty classification. No further instructions for item 8, 9, and 10 for 12.1A4. Incidental services for goods offered from within Philippines include but are not limited to the following. All expenses for the processing of permits and licenses shall be part of the price schedule of the equipment. 1. Provision installation of cables, grounding, surge protection, other additional or auxiliary electrical adapters, signal converters, connectors, components, fixtures, interface fittings, or mounting kits, cable management, etc. for the different equipment to meet operational and functional requirements. Importation licenses and permits, civil electrical engineering services, installation costs, training, project management services, as-built plans and drawings, and design fungibility certificate compliant to ICAO requirements. For 12.1B, 2. Incidental services for goods offered from abroad. 1. Provision installation of cables, grounding, surge protection, other additional or auxiliary electrical adapter, signal converters, connectors, components, fixtures, interface fittings, cable management, etc. for the different equipment to meet operational and functional requirements. Export licenses and permits, engineering services required for design configuration, equipment installation costs, FAT, training and related documents, related equipment tests, site technical training to be conducted by certified authorized technical personnel from the OEM, installation, operational maintenance, and other forms of manuals, system and circuit diagrams, equipment as-built plans and drawings, and design fungibility certificate compliant to ICAO requirements. For Bid security 14.1, the bid security shall be in the form of bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts. A, the amount of not less than 1,259,035 pesos and 95 centavos. If bid security is in cash, cashier's manager's check, bank draft, guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit. B, the amount of not less than 3,147,589 pesos and 87 centavos if bid security is in surety bond. No further instruction for item 15, 16, 17, 18, and for 19.2, partial bid is not allowed. The goods are grouped into a single lot and the lot shall not be divided into sub-lots for purpose of bidding, evaluation, and contract award. For post-qualification 20.2, for purposes of post-qualification, the following documents shall be required. Latest income and business tax returns filed through electronic filing and payment system. Business licenses and permits required by law, like field jobs, registration certificate, mayor's permit, and tax clearance. Latest audited financial statements, proof of completion of the SLCC as identified in the statement of SLCC, which shall be verifiable copy of the contract, purchase order or framework agreement, and any of the following documents. A, corresponding sales invoice. B, official receipt of cash receipt, collection receipt. Or C, certificate of completion or certificate of acceptance. Proof and other evidence of the bidder's statement of compliance with technical specifications as required under Section 7 Technical Specifications. In case the field job certificate of registration or any documents listed under its Annex A has expired after the bid opening, the bidder is required to submit the updated documents during the post-qualification stage. Certificate of exclusive or authorized distributorship from the manufacturer of the goods being offered. And note, documents submitted during post-qualification as part of the post-qualification documents must be certified by the authorized representative to be true copies of the original. Per CAAP Memorandum dated September 17, 2018, regarding disqualification of prospective bidders with pending case against the government in the procurement activities of the CAAP, all prospective bidders shall be required to submit the following. A, certification under oath attesting that they have no pending case against the government. In addition to the eligibility requirements for bidders as prescribed under revised implementing rules and regulations, revised IRR of RA 9184, and B, legal clearance to be issued by the CAAP enforcement and legal service with respect to the non-pendency of any cases of prospective bidders against the authority. For general conditions of contract with corresponding SEC, for scope of contract, delivery and documents for purposes of this clause, the procuring entities representative at project sites are the respective CAAP ANS facility in charge or his designated authorized representative. For the advance payment and terms of payment, this is a turnkey project. Payment will be made after the issuance of the project completion certificate by CAAP. For inspections and tests, the following shall be conducted: verification, inspection of wireless equipment and conformity to contract specification, verification, inspection of manhole construction, power cable within conduits, laying, trenching, and backfilling, and periodic inspections at site, FAT, commissioning, and SAT. For the warranty, contractor supplier shall warrant the entire equipment assembly, software, and related integration, site works for 1 year defect liability period, parts and service, plus 1 year warranty period, parts and service. For the schedule of requirements, for item 1, one set, localizer, equipment, and subsystems for runway 20 with its associated components as shown. For item 2, one set for glide path equipment and subsystems with the following components as shown. For item 3, one set for IDM equipment and subsystems with the following components as shown. For item 4, system monitoring and control equipment with the following components as shown. For item 5, localizer and glide, 2 sets for localizer and glide path equipment shelter and ancillaries with the following components as shown. So for the spare parts, item 4, for its components, 3 sets for transmitter group, 1 set for receiver group for IDME, 3 sets for control and monitoring including fiber optic link, 3 sets for antenna assembly group, 3 sets for shelter sensors group, 3 sets for backup power supply group. For item 7, test equipment and tools, 1 set for multi-use communication analyzer, 1 unit oscilloscope mixed signal dual trace, 1 set for portable ILS signal analyzer or receiver, 1 unit for frequency counter, 1 set for true line wattmeter, 1 lot for extender boards, 1 lot for directional coupler, terminating resistor, attenuators, adapters, and RF test cables and other tools accessories, 1 set for optical time domain reflectometer, 1 set for optical fiber fusion splicer, 1 unit ruggedized service notebook, computer terminal with case connectors and power supply, for item 8, 1 lot for site works. So with the details in the next slide. Then for item 9, training and FAT, detailed as follows: 1 lot for on-site test equipment training, 1 lot for on-site facility training, 1 lot factory acceptance test, 1 lot for factory training, each with their own corresponding number of persons and days. Then item 10, 1 lot for commissioning flight check. Then item 11, 1 lot for ILS warranty. Includes defect liability period and warranty. For the detail of item 8, site works, this includes dismantling, removal of existing electrical power system of ILS and GP or GS equipment as shown.
Ibig sabihin mayroon nang existing papalitan.
Yes, sir.
Bakit papalitan? Effective na.
Old age na talaga.
Oo, yun yung papalitan talaga, sir, yung knob-age equipment. Pero itong ano, sir, yung mga electrical components, reuse yun, yung mga transformer, tsaka yung electrical cables na
Wala pa
power
dito
lines.
si Leandro, andyan na.
Oo, knob-age yun, sir.
Baka magka...
And to continue with the schedule of requirements for site works, so for site works, also includes provision of power line and ancillaries, as shown, provision of step-up, step-down transformers and ancillaries, then step-up, step-down transformers accessories.
Bakit ang tagal? 365 days?
Yung ILS natin,
May commission pa.
yung ILS natin dito sir sa MIA, 365 days, naghihibat po ng extension.
May commission pa.
So,
Kasi ang delivery, 9 months lang, di ba? Nagdagdag mo, may naging ka.
Sir, tama na, namumula.
sir, continue ko na sir. Then, so for the detailed, to continue with the details of the site work, so provision of panel board, manual transfer switch, one-phase molded case circuit breaker type, power cable, the 15 kVA dry type transformer and accessories, installation to install existing 15 kVA 4162 30 volt transformer and its protection accessories to new ILS shelter as shown. And for also provision of grounding as shown, provision of step up, step down transformers and ancillaries at receiving end side, step up, step down transformers accessories as shown. Provision of grounding, provision of transformer cage for ILS and GPS shelter. Supply of 15 kVA portable generator and hand pallet truck as shown. Provision of handhold tree sets as shown. Then layout of PVC pipe from existing manhole to handhole of ILS and GP or GS shelter, 100 meter away from manhole, as shown. So,
Dami ko palang pupunta ako sa September.
Wow. Norwegians.
that ends my slide. It's now open for, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that presentation po. At this juncture, all questions and clarifications may now be raised po by our interested bidders. A gentle reminder for all, before stating or raising your questions or clarifications, kindly again state your name and the company you represent. Thank you.
Naputol yata, nag-disconnect to eh.
Again, at this we will proceed to the presentation of the checklist for this project.
Sorry, I missed to present the checklist part of the bid docs. So for the checklist, technical component envelope, Class A documents, legal documents, A, valid Belgium's registration certificate,
Pasyon ka lang yan.
As shown.
Naman yan eh.
Dandanan mo lang
Oo.
sir kasi may
Oo.
kapitan.
Yes, Arol,
for technical documents as shown, financial documents as shown, then financial component envelope as shown. Mr. Chair, that ends my slide.
Thank you,
for
sir.
this project.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that presentation again. At this juncture, the floor is now open for any questions or clarifications that our interested bidder wishes to raise. A gentle reminder for all, again, before raising your question or clarification, kindly state your name and the company you represent. Right? Calling once. Yes, sir, Estiliore, you are recognized po.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chair. Would like to ask how many days is the downtime?
For accuracy purposes,
Mr. Chair,
kindly write na lang.
may we refer for your can you put or can you kindly email your or questions or query so we can address it through writing also to provide precise response regarding this matter.
Okay, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, sir. Any more interested bidders who wishes to raise their concern or clarifications for this project? Calling once? Twice? Alright. Mr. Chair, just a gentle reminder, any questions or clarifications not raised today may still be raised to the BAC through the BAC Secretariat 10 days before the scheduled bid opening as stated in the bidding documents. Okay, with that, all interested bidders for this project, we would like to thank you for participating. You are now excused and may now leave the Google link. Mr. Chair, at this juncture, we may now proceed to agenda number 3.2, pre-bid conference. It is for the supply and delivery of GNSS RTK receiver system with bid number 255707. End user is ODG-FICG. All interested bidders for the aforementioned project, the supply and delivery of GNSS RTK receiver system with bid number 255707. Kindly type in your name and the company you represent po in the chat box. All non-interested bidders for the aforementioned project is now excused and may now leave the meeting area. Again, at this juncture, we will now proceed to the pre-bid conference of supply and delivery of GNSS RTK receiver system with bid number 255707. End user is ODG-FICG. All interested bidders for this project is kindly advised and requested to type in your name and the company you represent to the chat box. All questions or clarifications shall be entertained after the presentation. Thank you. Again, at this juncture, we are currently in the pre-bid conference of supply and delivery of GNSS RTK receiver system with bid number 255707 Bravo to be presented by the end user ODG-FICG. All interested bidders is kindly reminded that all questions or clarifications shall be entertained after the presentations. All interested bidders are likewise advised to chat their name and the company they represent to the chat box. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Once again, good morning. Erwin Ray de la Cruz, representing Flight Inspection and Calibration Group. This for pre-bid for supply and delivery of GNSS RTK receiver system, invitation to bid. The CAAP, through the Corporate Operating Budget 2025, intends to apply the sum of 3,700,000 pesos, being the ABC2 payments under the contract for supply and delivery of GNSS RTK receiver system. The CAAP now invites bid for the above procurement project. Delivery of the goods is required within 30 calendar days. Bidder should be completed within the last 10 years from the date of submission and receipt of bids. Contract similar to the project. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using a non-discretionary pass-fail criterion as specified in the 2016 revised IRR. Okay na yun. Sige sir, ano ka na lang? Oo. Ay, paano ba? Ito lang. Pwede ito dito. Ito na lang. Oo. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interest bidders on. Tapos na po yan. So, punta na tayo sa... The CAAP will hold a bid conference today. Bid must be duly received by the BAC Secretariat through a manual submission at the office address indicated below on or before August 20, 2025 at 9:30 a.m. Late bid shall not be accepted. Moreover, bid opening shall be on August 20 also, 9:30 a.m. on the same address. Okay. Okay. So, doon na sa isa.
Oo.
Okay. Ah. Yes, sir. Ano ko po? Opo. Daling ko doon, sir. Paano ba yun? Sige, sir. Doon na sa ano, sir? Terms of reference na. Okay. Ano lang naman yan eh. Ito ba? Lumagpas na yata. Para ma-explain ko lang yung ano kayo sa wala. Sorry sir, huwag ka muna tumingin sir. Yes sir, ito po. Okay, we have prepared a primer. So, rationale, the civil aviation of the Philippines through the Flight Inspection and Calibration Group has the obligation to ensure the safety of civil aviation through airborne inspection and validation. So at the core of this mission is the flight inspection system, a specialized suite of electronic equipment installed on an aircraft designed to calibrate and evaluate the performance of navigation and landing aids to ensure compliance with international standards. Critical to this FIS is to meet the requirement, most manufacturers such as airfield technology integrate high precision positioning system like differential GPS or GNSS-based system with real-time kinetic capability, allowing the system to achieve the dynamic position accuracy required for valid calibration result. So, equally critical to FIS performance is the accuracy of surveyed ground data. The FIS software relies on precise positional and elevation information for key airport features, including runway threshold, aiming points, navigational aids, and ground reference. Inaccuracies in this foundational data can result in erroneous calibration outputs, potentially compromising flight safety. So, the term GNSS stands for Global Navigation Satellite System, and it is a general term that refers to the constellation of satellites providing signals from space that transmit positioning and timing data to GNSS receivers. GPS is the most widely used GNSS system in the world, originally developed for military use. So, for this project, sir, ang pinaprocure po talaga namin is surveying equipment for two reasons. First is for the requirement po siya sa flight inspection ng communication and navigation surveillance. Lahat ng mga ground points ng navigational equipment sa runways, including the PAPI, the thresholds, ay kailangan po namin precise and on timely basis. So, second one is for flight validation. 9906 requires na magkaroon ng independent validation ng mga binibigay sa aming procedure design before yung actual flight validation. So, for these two reasons, sirs, we're trying to procure this GNSS RTK receiver system. So, the budget for this, again, is 3.7 million. So, let me go to the actual specs for the equipment, sir. Yun sa una, sir. So, huli na pala yan. Yes, sir. Yung una lang. Huwag ka titingin, sir. Sorry naman, sir. Okay. For this, we're requiring 1 unit GNSS-based receiver. These are the specs. Medyo lengthy siya. So, I'll just skip and go to na, sir, dun sa mismong mga items. 1 unit GNSS rover. 1 unit field controller. 1 set of external RTK antenna, 1 pole setup accessories, 1 set tripod setup accessories, 1 set of memory devices and power cables, hard container and protective case, 1-year GNSS complete care package, 1-year standard warranty on all GNSS equipment, 1 unit processing software, and 1 unit field laptop. Yan. So, yan, sir, bali, that concludes our presentation. We're now going to entertain if there are any questions from the prospective bidder, sir.
We have, sir.
I think, meron, sir.
To any of the prospective bidders present online, the floor is now open for any questions or clarifications.
Nandiyan pa si ma'am.
Meron po kanina eh. Yung... Ano? Given that there are no raised questions or clarifications, we are putting this pre-bid conference to a close. Please be reminded to all prospective bidders that for any questions or clarifications, you may still send your questions to the BAC Secretariat to bac@caap.gov.ph 10 days before the submission and opening of bids. Thank you.
Mr. Chair? Thank you, sir.